Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're shifting gears a little. We're going to do something a bit different, something that feels really vital.
Hmm.
I want to start by, setting a scene. If you can, just close your eyes for a second. Just for a moment.
Okay.
Imagine the world outside your window. It's probably noisy, there's traffic, maybe cars honking, people on their phones.
Chaos.
Total chaos. Sirens, wind, it's demanding. But now, imagine walking up to your front door. You turn the handle, you step inside, and you close it. Click.
Silence.
Peace.
And that silence?
Yeah.
That is significant. It's the sound of the boundary, isn't it, between the public world and your private world. But let's not get too comfortable. Not yet.
But that feeling, that sanctuary, that's really the definition of home. It's where you sleep, where you eat, where you dream. It's the center of your universe.
It is the center, yes.
Yeah.
But here's a reality check. And this is why we're here today. If you cannot name the rooms you're standing in, if you can't describe this space in English, then you are effectively a stranger in your own house.
Wow.
A tourist in your own living room. You might own the building, but you don't own the environment. Not linguistically.
That's a really scary thought, to be a stranger in your own home, just walking around and not having the words for the things that make you feel safe.
Exactly. So our mission today is very, very specific. We're going to map the territory.
Map the territory. I like that.
We are going to give you the linguistic keys to every single door in your house. We aren't memorizing a list. We are building a map in your mind.
And because this is so foundational, so important to daily life, we're going to change our pace.
Yes.
We're slowing things way down significantly. We want to make sure every single connection sticks.
Precision is everything here. We want you to hear every syllable, every sound. This is the foundation. And if the foundation is cracked, well, the whole house falls down.
So we speak slow. We speak clear.
That's the plan.
Okay, so let's walk through that front door again. We're standing in the hallway. What's the first thing we need to know? How do we break down this huge space?
A house. A home.
Yeah.
It's effectively divided into 4 critical zones. You must know these instantly.
Instantly.
Without hesitation. When you're thirsty, you don't think about the geography of your house, do you? You just go, the word must be just as automatic.
Okay, so what's zone 1?
The first zone is the most logical place to start. I like to call it the engine room of the house.
The engine room, the heart of the home, right? Where all the heat and the smells come from.
The kitchen.
The kitchen. Let's hold that word for a second. It feels really active, doesn't it?
It does. Listen to that sound. It starts with a sharp cake. Kitchen. Now, in the silence, I want you to say it. Kitchen.
One more time. Say it out loud. Kitchen.
Good. Now, how do we define it? Not by the color of the tiles, not by the stove. Logically, we define it by the action.
What we do there.
The kitchen is where we cook.
Simple as that. Connection, not perfection. And the connection is food. Kitchen equals cooking.
Precisely. It is a functional space. But we can't work all the time. So we move to the next zone.
Okay.
The kitchen is for production. This next room. This is for recovery. It is the living room.
The living room. This is usually the biggest room, right? Where you have guests, where the social life happens.
Often, yes.
Yeah.
But again, the definition is based on the action. It is where we relax.
Okay.
Think of the television. Think of the big, soft furniture. This is the living room.
2 words. Living room. It sounds exactly like what it is. It's the room for living.
Repeat it. Living room.
And, I think in the U.S., sometimes you'll hear people call it the family room or maybe the den. But living room is sort of the universal one, isn't it?
It is the standard. If you say living room, anyone from London to New York to Sydney, they understand you. It is the zone of relaxation.
Got it. Okay, so we've cooked in the kitchen. We've relaxed in the living room. Now the day is ending. The lights are down.
We move to the third zone,
Yeah.
the bedroom.
This one seems pretty straightforward.
It is, but don't underestimate its importance. It is defined by a primary biological need. It is where we sleep, the sanctuary within the sanctuary.
Bedroom. It's one of those compound words. Bed. Room.
Say it. Bedroom.
It sounds softer than kitchen, doesn't it? It has a rounder sound to it.
It does. It implies rest. And finally, the fourth zone. Usually smaller, often tiled, but absolutely essential for civilization.
Bathroom.
Defined as where we wash, where we clean ourselves.
Bathroom. Okay, I want to pause on the pronunciation here because the sound can be tricky.
An excellent point.
It's bathroom. You really have to put your tongue between your teeth for that.
Listen to the friction. Bathroom. Try it.
Go ahead. Bathroom.
So, there we have it, the 4 corners of your map. the four pillars.
Kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom.
But knowing the names is not enough, is it?
No, I can know the word kitchen, but if I can't put myself inside the kitchen, I'm still just pointing at a picture.
Correct. You have to place yourself inside them. And this brings us to grammar. I know. Grammar can be scary. It often feels like a list of rules to memorize. But this rule is actually quite simple if you just visualize it.
Okay, lay it out for us. How do we talk about location?
It is strict, which makes it simple. There is no gray area. When you are talking about your location within the home, the preposition is always in.
Always.
In.
Always.
Because I hear mistakes with this constantly.
Oh, but it's simple. Think of the room as a container, a box.
Get a box.
When you enter a room, you are physically enclosed by the walls, the floor, the ceiling. You are inside the box. Therefore, you are in the room.
That makes so much sense. So let's look at that common mistake. I hear students say, I am at the kitchen.
And that is wrong. Explicitly wrong.
Why?
At suggests a point on a map. A general location. You can be at the bus stop or at the door. But a room is a volume, a space. You are enclosed by it.
Oh, I like that. At is a dot on a map. In is a container. Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's correct it. The positive example, the only one you need to remember is this. I am in the kitchen.
Okay, let's practice that whole phrase. Feel the container around you. I am in the kitchen.
Repeat. I am in the kitchen.
I am in the living room.
I am the bathroom.
You know, it feels more grounded.
Mm.
In feels secure, like you belong there.
It does. It places you firmly within the sanctuary. Now, I know what you might be thinking.
What's that?
But I say, I am at home.
Oh, that is the big exception, isn't it? Why is it at home but in the kitchen?
Because home is a concept. It's a location point. It's that dot on the map.
Ah.
But the kitchen is the physical room, the container.
Yeah.
So you are at home, but you're in the kitchen.
That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Okay, I want to add a little color to this map now. You've given us the architectural structure, but empty rooms are cold.
The contents of the container.
Exactly. I care about the furniture, the things that make a house a home. Let's go back to that living room. What are we sitting on?
Well, traditionally, and certainly in the UK, we would call it a sofa.
A sofa. S-O-F-A. Sounds a little elegant.
Repeat that word, sofa.
Now, here's a little secret. In the United States, where I'm from, we often use another word. We call it a couch.
Sofa or couch. Both are correct. They are synonyms.
So if you hear couch in a movie, don't worry. It's just a sofa. Let's try saying couch.
Couch.
Perfect. Now let's head into the bedroom. The central item. It's right in the name of the room.
The bed.
The bed. B-E-D. Short, sharp word.
Bed.
Okay, one more. The bathroom. What's that thing over the sink? You look into it to brush your teeth.
The mirror.
Mirror. Ooh, that's a tricky one with the R's. Mirror.
Now, we have a room, and we have an item. How do we connect them? We need a grammatical bridge. We can't just say kitchen table. That's caveman speak.
We need the grammar of existence.
We do. And in English, when we want to state that a single object exists in a place, we use the magic phrase, there is.
There is. It feels like pointing with your words, doesn't it?
Precisely. You are identifying one thing. There is.
Okay, let's build a sentence. We're in the kitchen. We see a table. How do we say that?
The sentence is, there is a table in the kitchen.
Let's break that down. There is, that's existence, a table, the item, in the kitchen, the location.
Listen to the rhythm. There is a table in the kitchen. It all flows. I want you to repeat that whole sentence now.
Go ahead.
There is a table in the kitchen.
Good. Now let's jump to the bathroom. You're looking at yourself.
There is a mirror in the bathroom.
There is a mirror in the bathroom.
Repeat.
There is a mirror in the bathroom.
And this structure, there is item in it. It's a universal key. You can use it for anything.
There is a sofa in the living room. There is a bed in the bedroom.
It's incredibly powerful.
Because it's so versatile. You can literally describe your whole world with there is.
But description is passive. Describing a picture is easy. We need to check if this knowledge is active.
We need to see if you can navigate under pressure.
It is time for the drill.
We call this the 3-second rule.
Here is how it works. We are testing your reflexes.
We want to bypass that translation part of your brain and go straight to the image.
I will state an action. Something you are doing. You will have exactly 3 seconds to tell me which room you are in.
3 seconds of silence. That's your
Gotcha.
window. And if you can't answer in 3 seconds, that's okay. Just means the connection isn't strong enough yet.
And you listen again. Connection over perfection. But aim for speed.
After the silence, we'll give you the answer. You ready?
Let's begin. Drill sequence 1. Listen to the action. You are cooking dinner. Where are you? In the kitchen.
Did you get it? The link has to be direct. Cooking is kitchen. Okay, let's try another one.
Neural sequence 2. Listen closely. You are watching TV. Where are you? In the living room.
Watching TV equals living room. That's the connection. Okay, my turn to ask one.
Go on.
Drill sequence 3. Where is the shower? Think about it.
In the bathroom.
Shower equals bathroom. Simple as that.
Drill sequence 4. Last one. You are sleeping. Where are you? In the bedroom.
Sleeping. Bedroom.
This is the mechanism of fluency. It is not translating in your head.
Right.
You should not be thinking in French or Spanish or Japanese. It is a direct association. Action to location. Verb to noun.
Cooking to kitchen, sleeping to bedroom, washing to bathroom, it becomes a reflex.
Exactly. When you bypass the translation and just see the room, you are winning. You're thinking in English.
Okay, so take a deep breath. Let's just look at what we've built. We've mapped the zones: kitchen, living room, bedroom, bathroom. We've put furniture in them, the sofa, the bed. We've used those magic words, there is.
And we have established the golden rule, the container rule. And
It feels good, doesn't it? To look around your space and be able to name it. Now you're home. You're comfortable.
but allow me to interrupt that comfort for a moment.
Oh, I thought we were celebrating.
We are, but a house is not a museum.
A museum.
It's not a gallery where you just stand in the middle of a room and point at things. There is a sofa. There is a table.
Yeah, that would be pretty boring. You'd just be a statue in your own house.
It would be lifeless. You don't just stand there. You do things. You wake up. You brush your teeth. You make coffee. You work.
The house is a stage? It's where the movie of your life happens.
Correct. Today we build a stage. We name the rooms. But the play hasn't started yet.
So what comes next?
The next deep dive is where we animate the human. We call it daily routine.
Ah, so we take these rooms we've just learned and we actually start living in them.
Precisely. We will cover the verbs, the actions, how to describe your day from the moment you open your eyes in the bedroom to the moment you close them again. We will take this static map and make it dynamic.
That is going to be so exciting. That's when you really start telling your story.
But before we go, you have homework.
And this is non-negotiable?
You cannot learn to speak by listening. Your ears are not your mouth. You have to physically move your muscles.
Here's your tasks. It's so simple, but you have to actually do it as soon as this audio ends. Not later, not tomorrow, right now. Stand up.
Walk into a different room in your house. Physically go there. Stand in the center of it. Feel the floor under your feet.
Look around. Take it all in. And then, out loud, not in your head, out loud with your voice, speak the sentence.
Hey, and you name the room. I am in the kitchen. I am in the bedroom. Then point to one thing and say, there is a God.
Do it for real. Make that space yours.
Don't be a stranger in your own home.
Yeah.
Claim the territory.
We'll see you in the next deep dive.